Hi, this is Mo. Hi, my Geminis. I am here with another general tarot reading for all you Gemini suns. It is going to be a spread called It's going to be a spread called What Am I Doing with My Life? And it is a 6-card spread. I will not be using any clarification cards. I'm just going to use the cards that are in the spread. There are 6 cards in the spread for you Gemini suns. And the questions are, the first card has to do with you now. The second card has to do with your fears. The third card has to do with past beneficial influence. The fourth card has to do with past negative influence. And the fifth card has to do with what you promise. I promise myself this. And the sixth is this will be the result. So the fifth card is I promise myself this, and the result will come from if you do what you promise yourself. So I'm reading the energy for the Gemini suns. So if I do put out any specific details, keep in mind this is a general reading, but I am working on getting my private readings going, hopefully sooner rather than later. So if you're a Gemini sun, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to read card by card, and once all the cards are turned over, I will see if there's any underlying messages with all the cards put together. So having said that, let me turn over the cards for you. Card number 1. Okay, so card number 1 we have is the Emperor, and it's for Geminis, and the Emperor card is your Me Now card. So I'll just show you the card. It's the Emperor. And so this card is telling me that you are in charge of your life. I remember from the past reading 2 weeks ago, Gemini, you guys are feeling very, very confused. But now your Me Now card is the Emperor. So I see that you're definitely in a take charge sort of mentality. You have walked past any confusion that you are having, and you are focused now. It doesn't mean that you're perfect, but it means that you are able to not only lead yourself, but lead others. The second card is the 9 of Hearts, and it's My Fears. So it's the 9 of Hearts, and this card signifies your fears, the 9 of Hearts. So with the 9 of Hearts, I'm thinking about like Valentine's Day in February. I'm thinking about maybe your birthday is in February, and that could be a fear of yours. Perhaps you're afraid of getting older. Perhaps you don't want to walk across that bridge of getting older. But with the 9 of Hearts, I really want to tell you that you are loved. And I see that it's the 9 of Hearts is symbolic of your fears. And so perhaps your fears, Gemini, is that you aren't loved. Perhaps even though you have the first card of Me Now being the Emperor, you're in charge. Perhaps you feel like if you take that Emperor energy and continue to take charge of your life and be a delegator, perhaps the fear that you have is that you won't be loved because you won't be seen for the person that you really are. But with that card of My Fears, it goes on to past beneficial influence. So for the third card, for your past beneficial influence, for you Geminis, we have the 8 of Hearts. So past beneficial influence, the 8 of Hearts. So I do see with this 8 of Hearts, I'm seeing that you have always been a lover. You are a good communicator. You tell people that you love them when you have the opportunity. This has been your past beneficial influence. The fact that you're not afraid to go deep with your emotions and to express yourself, perhaps through poetry or perhaps through songwriting, perhaps through letters, poems, and that is really what has been your past beneficial influence, Gemini. And so I see that with the Emperor card being in your Me Now position, perhaps that is something that you feel like you won't be able to do with the Emperor card and how you're feeling now. Perhaps you feel like just because you are in the Emperor position, a firm position of taking charge, maybe you feel like your fears being the 9 of Hearts, you're feeling that you won't be loved if you continue in this situation of being in charge. But remember, the past beneficial influences of you is that you are not just a person who's in charge. You are also somebody who takes charge with love. So card number 4 is past negative influence. And you have the Star, past negative influence. Star card. With this card, past negative influence, The Star card is really one of shining bright as a human being, being the best version of yourself. Perhaps that's what you are actually feeling like. The fear is coming from the fact that your past negative influence was the Star. So it's almost like because you were shining and you were being your true self and you were allowing people to see how amazing you are, your fear now with the Nine of Hearts is that you won't be loved. But the past negative influence has been that when you've been showing your true self, people have not been accepting of that. So for card number 5, it's I promise myself this, and you have the Moon card. So I promise myself this. So in regards to what I've just said to you, Gemini sons, you promise yourself the moon. You promise to be good to yourself. You promise to be the truest version of yourself. And so I see with this card, I promise myself this, that you want to be true to yourself, and you've promised yourself that you will be true to yourself regardless of what anybody does, or regardless of if the people won't love you. But the thing is that the people will love you, because you have the third card, Eight of Hearts, which was past beneficial influence, and the fact that your love has always conquered all, Gemini. The fact that you are a great lover and you think like a great lover means that even though your past, with the past negative influence being the fact that you have been almost like a celebrity in the sense that everybody looks up to you, the fact that you promised yourself with the Moon card, I promise myself this, that you will still be true to yourself, is a very strong characteristic of who you are, Gemini sons. And so the sixth card in this spread is this will be the result. The Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is your sixth card in this spread, and the last one. This will be the result. And the result, the Wheel of Fortune is really saying that it goes in hand with the Star card, the past negative influence, the idea that you know, you thought that if you took control of the reins and just shined bright like who you are, that you wouldn't be loved. But the sixth card, this will be the results, are saying that luck is on your side, and you have always been a lover. And I just want to remind you, Gemini sons, that love is the greatest power of all. And so if you continue going on with your love, Lady Luck will shine on you, because when I say Lady Luck, I mean spirit or the divine as well, whoever's making the decisions, because the greatest source alive and that is in power is the power of love. And so you are coming from the power of love. And it's almost like you are this Wheel of Fortune, Geminis. And this is going to be the result, the idea that your love is what takes control of the situation. You are great lovers, Gemini sons, and you are great communicators. And it's the idea that this will be the result. You will believe in yourself. You won't hide who you are with the Moon card. You will continue to take charge with the Emperor card. You are going to continue to be the great lover, and you will continue to be loved, and you will continue to climb to new heights as a human being and as you are in your personality. So that was your spread for you, Gemini. It's called What Am I Doing with My Life? And I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.